All right, good day everybody at home and in studio. This is standing balance and strength. We stand up the entire class. You're going to need lightweight and medium or heavy weights, whatever you choose. And if you have something to slide on at home, that's great, like a little slider. And if you don't, a sock on a wood floor works, as well as maybe a paper plate on carpet if you're on a carpeted surface. Without further ado, guys, let's get started. Warm up. All right. So shoulder shrugs or rolls, whichever feels best to you and your body. And then we're going to reverse that shoulder shrug or roll. And let's go one more time. Shoulder roll. And then switch direction. And let's shake a leg. So shake a right leg. Left leg, shake it, shake it, shake it. Right leg, shake it, shake it, shake it. Left leg, shake it, shake it, shake it. Do it again. Right leg and left leg. Then the arm, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then the arm, left arm, shake it, shake it. Right arm. Doing a little James Brown this morning. Get on up. Get on up. One more time. Shake it, shake it. Shake your arm. Shake your arm. Shake your legs. High knees, guys. I didn't choreograph that, I swear. I didn't intend that to happen. It just happened. Let's add a twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand with your feet close together. We're going to take a side bend. So you're going to bring your right arm up into the air. Bring your left hand to your hip. I want you to tighten your thighs, tighten your butt, pull your belly button in, and reach. Change. Tighten everything from the belly button down and reach. Change. Reach. Change. Reach. Coming back to center. Wide legs, goddess, second position, or horse stance. Maybe you know it to be that. So your toes are turned out and you're going to bend the knees. Got to dance a little bit. Arms come out, palms up and down, up and down, up and down. Lift. Bellies in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the arms, straighten the legs, squeeze the tushy, tight bums. Turn the toes forward, little good morning. So your knees are soft, hands either to the hips or out to the side. You want to think that you got a flat back going till you feel just a smidge of a stretch, and then come back up. Okay, hands either to the hips or out, whatever feels good to you in your shoulders there. And come back up. Two more. Last one. Nice. Bring the feet together, shake out those legs. We're going to do some giant arm circles. We're going to take it with that twist. So the right arm is going to come up to the side, towards the ceiling, turn, and then bring it down for 1. Let's do 3 more to make it 4 aside. 2, 3. Last one. And 4. Switch. Turn 1. Lift, turn 2. Lift, turn 3. And lift, turn 4. All right, we're going to press up over the head. Press, press, press. Bellies in, suck it in. Pants don't fit, suck it in, suck it in. Whew. Hang out here, sucking in. And relax the arms down. We're going to take squats. Go kind of narrow with your stance. So your toes are forward, not too wide. And you're going to bend the knees and come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to balance on one leg. Let's see how good we are to start. All right. Arms where you need them for balance. You're going to lift your right leg up as high as you can go with the knee bent. Really pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Now, if you got running shoes on, it's always harder than if you have more of a gym-based shoe that's a little flatter. So just keep that in mind and change. Looks good this morning, guys. Woo! And shake it out. Shake a leg. All right, we're going to grab a lightweight. Just one. Going to start with it up over the head, and we're going to bring it down to chest level. However, if that bothers your shoulder, you'll do that with no weight, okay? You're going to also march when we do this. So the arms are going to come up. You're going to lift the right leg up as you bring the weight chest height, and then switching legs. Right and left, nice and slow. Once again, if it bothers your shoulder, you can always put the weight down. Nice and slow. Do one more to each side. Nice. Next up, we're going to do a halo. So you're going to take the weight into your right hand. And it's almost like if I was brushing my hair. I'm going to brush my hair around my head. And then I'm going to go the other way, brushing, messing my hair back up because I, messed up my hair with my watch, quite honestly. Here we go. My watch caught my hair. And then you go back the other way, circling around. That's 2. Circle. And circle. That's 3. Last one. And 4. Other arm. So get that smooth hair going around. Then you're going to mess it back up. It's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. One more. And 4. Nice job. We're going to go back to the marching with the arm up over the head. Now, if this is too light, you can change it out for one of your heavier weights, okay? So here we go. Arms up. Going to march it slow. Chest height. And back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Grab the second matching set. We're going to do bent over flies, but I want to start light. All right, so this is what we're doing with our fly today. We're going to do one arm, and we're going to do 3 lifts. So the right arm's going to come out the side, 1, 2, 3, and on 4, both arms are going to go. And then the left arm's going to go out 1, 2, 3, and then both arms are going to go. Okay, that will make for one set. So your feet are about shoulder width apart, stomach is strong, and you're going to hinge till the weights get about to the knees. You want to keep your back flat with that belly button pulling in. Your neck is long as you take the gaze out in front of you on the floor. Right arm, here we go. Exhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 3 on 4. Both arms go. 4, left arm, 1, exhale. Here we go. 2, 3. Both arms for 4. Right arm. 1, 2, 3. Both arms on 4. Left arm. 1, 2, 3. Both arms on 4. Right arm. 1, 2, 3. Both arms. 4. Left arm. 1, 2, 3. Both arms on 4. We got one more round. Right arm. 2, 3. Both arms. 4. Left arm. 1, 2, 3. Both arms and 4. Nice job. Squat overhead press. You can stay with your light weights, but if you want to amp them up, go ahead. So we're going to take the stance a little bit wide, so it's almost between a regular squat and a goddess squat. So this way the weights will go in between the legs. You're going to bring it down as low as you possibly can go, and then you're going to take that, put it up on the top shelf. Okay? 10 of these. Down, exhale, 1. Down, 2, belly in. Push, 3, use your glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Next up is going to be bicep curls, so grab your heavy weights for those. All right, kind of like the flies, we're going to do the right arm 3 times, and then both arms on the 4th one, and then we'll switch 3 on the left, and then both arms. So here we go. Right arm pulls 1, exhale when you pull 2, exhale 3, both arms, 4, left arm, making your brain think, 2, 3, and 4. Right arm, 1, 2, 3, both arms, 4. Left arm, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go, right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one, left arm, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Narrow squat. So feet are going to come fairly close together. Now you've got your suitcases because you've just gone on a trip, or you just came back from a trip. Some of you just came back, right? So you're going to put your suitcases down, keeping your chest and shoulders up, and push back up. Just watch that your knees don't knock in here, okay? We're going to try to work on keeping the knees right over the toes. Chest up, looking forward. 1. And if you've already done a few, that's good for you. 2, that means you just got a few more in there. 3, 4. Woo! 5, bend those knees if you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake out those legs. Okay, we're gonna do the bicep curl thing again, but this time, instead of pulling forward on our curls, we're gonna have them out wide, okay? 3 right, on number 4, we do both. 1, 2, 3, both arms on 4. Left arm, 1, 2, 3, both arms, 4. Right arm, 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shoulder shrugs, hands by your sides, shoulders come up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, let's put our weights down. We're gonna need the slider. you don't have a slider at home, stock on a wood floor. Or you can always just hover the leg, not even slide at all. All right. Right foot, you're going to put on it. We're in a rond de jambe. So you're going to keep the legs straight, both legs straight. Lock them in, tight thighs, belly in. Squeeze your butt. Arms where you need for balance. You're going to sweep it behind you. Tighten the butt. And then bring it back. 1. Squeeze butt. 2. Squeeze butt. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice job. Shake the leg. Switchy, switchy, other side. Tight legs, tight glutes. And we sweep. You can always hold on if you need. 1. 2. Legs are straight. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Shake out those legs. Nice job. All right, we're going to do a lunge. Okay, so this you got to decide how far you want to go. If you want to hold on, okay, you're going to put the slider on the right foot. You're going to stand on your left. You're going to keep your weight forward in that left foot. You're going to bend the left knee to your degree, sliding that right foot back straight. Now, the further down you go, the harder it is to come back up. Okay, we're going to do 8 and then switch. So was that 1 or do we need to start over? I say we start over. Here we go. Now that you know what you're doing, exhale when you come up on 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Push 3. Really feel that left thigh and glute work. 4. 5. 6. I know it. 7. And 8. Other side. All right, so slow control. Push, use glute 1. Find that focal point, exhale 2. Little hinge forward gets in the glute better. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And if you did 1 extra on the other side, take it now. Anybody else besides me notice a significant difference between one side and the next, being stronger or weaker? All right, which side's weaker, your right or left? Left? Who's right? Weaker. Right, weaker? Everybody else is left weaker? You and me, kid, we're together. I usually am the one that's opposite of everybody else, so it's kind of I'm glad I found a pair with me. All right, guys, no slider right now. Let's do calf raises. So we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet. Up and down, your pace. If you need to take a break, you just take a break, shake it out. Start to feel like you're going to get a cramp or you feel like it's too much burn. You want to feel the pressure be more on the ball and the big toe if you can. Unless you got gout, then you probably are going to roll out to the pinky side to take pressure off. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the legs. All right, next up, you're going to go onto your heels. And you're just going to walk around. So kind of walk in a circle. And then you'll walk in the circle the other way, kind of like a figure 8. On the heels. Yep, go again. And keep rotating that figure 8. And shake out the legs when you finish. All right, next up, we're going to do high knees again, but we're going to figure 8. So I want you to pick the weight that would be best for you. Maybe it's light, maybe it's medium, maybe it's heavy, but the weight's going to go like you're rowing a boat or doing a figure 8. Okay? So you're going to lift up your right leg, and you're going to be rowing it over to your right. And then you're going to switch left leg rowing over to your left. Okay, here we go. At your pace, so you can always go faster, but I'm a big believer slower is always more challenging. One, because you have to hold that balance, and you have to have the strength in the core and the hip. And believe me, you are getting cardio even if you're not moving fast. Big misconception is that you have to be moving your feet really fast or running or speed walking in order to actually achieve any cardio. But you can hear it in my voice, I'm breathing heavy. So my car, if I was going to look at my watch, my heart rate would be elevated, probably more than you would imagine. All right, if you can, stay with your heavy weight. We're going to do a squat overhead press, 10 aside. If you need to go down or up, do what you need to do. So feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to bring the weight in between your legs. Your other hand can be on your hip, but it can also be on your thigh for support. Then you're going to press up all the way to your level. If you have bad shoulders, you can just do a bicep curl or a halfway pump. Okay, here we go. Push it, exhale 1. Bend those knees, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your knees hurt, don't bend your knees, just do the arm. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Other side, super flies. Here we go. Down, push. 1, no rest for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, and 10. Put your weight down. All right, we're going to go wide with the legs. We're going into triangle pose, but we're not going to go the full triangle, as what we're working on is our side oblique muscles. So your legs are wide, a little bit more than shoulders. You're going to turn your right toe out 90 degrees. From here, I'm going to tighten your legs. Squeeze here. Arms are going to come open to a T. You're going to take your left butt cheek. You're going to reach it to the wall. Right arm is going to reach towards the other wall. You should feel this left side. You can even take your hand. Feel this side hard. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to do little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if your legs are really straight, you should have also maybe been feeling a little bit of a hamstring stretch. So it's kind of a 3-for-1 special. Let's turn the feet the other way. Legs are nice and straight, arms open to a T. Your right butt goes this way. Your left hand goes to the wall. Legs tight, feel those kneecaps lifted, and we pulse. You can even touch your side to make sure these muscles are working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a wide-legged forward fold. Hands come down to the floor. So this time I want you to bend your knees. That way you can get the hands down with ease and not overstretch those hands. We're going to repeat that same thing. And come on up. All right, triangle pulses. Right toe out, arms open to a T. You're going to take that hip back. You're going to reach, come down to as far as you can where you feel like you can't go anymore. and then we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. You're gonna reach butt back. So your butt goes this way and your arm goes opposite, getting pulled in opposite directions, legs straight and tight, and you pulse once you get to your level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you were doing it right, you might have been feeling it in your sides, but you also might have been feeling it in your lower back area. And that's what we were trying to strengthen, is those QL muscles and in through your sides there. Let's take a forward fold. Stretching it out. You can shift the hips a little bit from side to side. And my friends that have a hot date, it's 9:59. So just letting you know if you need to leave at any time, but the class has got 15 more minutes. So if you need to leave, I understand. We'll see you next week. Otherwise, everybody else stand up. Let's continue the torture process. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys. All right, next up, we're going, since we stretch out those hamstrings a little bit, we're going to do high kicks. Okay, so the leg's going to go straight forward best you can, and we're going to stay on one side. We're also going to use the arms. This is going to make it more challenging. So you're going to take the arms to that chest height as you lift the leg. Okay, now if you know you've got a lot of good balance and your arms are really strong, you can grab light weights for this. Okay, so if you want to pick up your 3s, if I'm not going to do any more because that's it for my shoulder, you can take those weights up, right foot's forward, it taps down, legs are straight. You're going to inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. 4, 5. Hot date. They going. 6, 10 o'clock in the morning. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That should have been really a challenge, guys. Yeah. All right. Especially if you added weights. Got a super beast today. Reach the arms up. Point the foot forward. Tight the thighs. Belly in. You're going to lift the leg. Arms come forward. 1, 2. Trying to keep the spine long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Where were you guys feeling it? Yeah. Everybody feels it a little bit different. Some people feel it in their back, some people feel it in their thighs, their hip flexors. It all depends on what's weak on you, or what maybe is inflamed from, playing golf or traveling for 5 days and sitting in a car. Okay, reach the arms up. Let's go one more time. This time we're only going to do 5 aside. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Shake it out. Now we're going to do the leg lift behind you. So you're going to stand on your left, point your right foot behind. You're going to lift the leg. At the same time, your arms are going to come open to a T. Okay. Once again, optional weights. We lift 1, like flying an airplane. 2, 3, going to 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if you're at home and feel really unstable, you can always hold on to something, but everybody in studio is so beastie in here that nobody really ever needs to hold on except for when I ask you to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're going to take a side lunge and then step back together. Objective on this one isn't necessarily how low you go, but it's how much you control lifting the foot up and making that a slow close in. Okay. We're going to do 5 aside because I only want you to go as slow as possible. You can hold the arms here, put the hands on your hips. You can hold on. You can wobble like that, whatever it takes, okay? So side lunge out quick. Now you're going to push back, go slow as possible. Right foot's going to try to hover. Hover, 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 hover. Maybe even balance there at the end. Good. Let's side step again. Step it out. Push back and hover. Wobble as needed. Try to hover. Good. Step it out. Come back in. Hover. You need to put your toe down. It's okay. And go. This is 4. Push back in. Hover. Last one. For 5. Nice. You guys are super good on that left side. Now let's see how you do, except for you and me, right? Our weaker side. We're going to go out to the side, push, and control it. 2. 3. Fight it if you can. 4. And 5. Nice. Shake out your legs. Standing fire hydrants. Here is one that I actually do like you to hold on, or even a fingertip. That way you can really focus on the glute work and not work so hard on the balance. But if you want to stay on the balance and not hold on, that's fine. But what I mean by that is a little fingertip. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to start your right knee. You're going to bend that right knee. You got a little hinge forward, and you're going to take that right knee and you're going to take it back a little bit. So you should feel your hamstrings start to fire up. From here, you're going to bring the leg straight out to the side and down. You should feel the glute and the side of the hip work. Okay? 10 aside. Both knees are bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. The leg you were standing on also should have been feeling like you were doing a whole ton of work. Let's switch to the other side. So you're going to bend both knees a little bit. You're going to take that leg that's bent and you're going to take it back behind you. You're going to feel the hamstring work, really pull that in. And then we're going to go out to the side for 1, 2, 3. Feel the butt work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Ooh, shake it out. So we're going to stretch it out. You're holding onto the wall again. You're going to do a figure 4. So you're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee and bend the left knee a little bit. You're trying to get the right knee out to the side. And the more you bend the knee or hinge forward, the more I hinge forward, the more I'll feel it in that booty. Okay? So think butt back, hinging forward, you'll get that butt. And change sides. A little softness in the knee, so you can cross the ankle over the knee, open the knee, and then hinge forward, bend a little bit more at the hip. All righty, shake it out. Come back to center space, and we're going to hip circle. Let's just start with the in to out, rotating, alternating legs, just to kind of loosen up what we just worked on. All right, now we're going to continue with this hip circle, but we're going to stand on one leg, challenging that balance. The right leg's going to start out to the side. You're going to think rainbow. So you're going to lift it up, bending the knee, bring it across and tap down and bring it up, back out to the side. Okay, let's begin. Lift, lift, there's 1. Lift, there's 2. We're going to try to make it 8. I'm not sure I can do it though. 3, 4, 5, 6, woo, 7. The higher the better, guys. 8. Woo. Other side. All right. Gonna lift it up, bring it across, lift it high. 1. Create that giant circle or half circle. 2. Think a little bit of a rainbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna lunge so we can stretch out those hip flexors. So you're gonna take your right foot forward and your left foot back. Make sure it's kind of wide though, meaning that you're not too much on a tightrope or on a balance beam. A little bit wide here. And then you're gonna just bend your right knee a little bit, but you're trying to bring your hips forward, stretching out that left hip crease. Let's go ahead and make a stretch out of the arms as well. Take the grip over the head, bend at the elbows, bring the hands back behind you best you can. If you're really flexible, you can place the hands on the back of your neck or the back of your head and start to look up. It also messes with your balance because you're changing your perspective. And release. Change legs. Stepping back pretty wide, heels down, front knee bent a little bit, but you're really trying to get this butt forward, leg straight in the back so you get that hip crease. Arms are going to come up behind and moving into what stretch feels good to you. Try to take the gaze up a little bit. That does challenge balance. And coming back up. Let's go wide-legged forward fold. So separate your legs, wide as comfortable for you, and bring your hands down to the floor. Once again, you can always bend your knees so that you can have ease getting those hands down. Once you get here, you are going to relax your neck. Let your head hang heavy. Take some deep breaths. Strong core, belly button in to come up. You can use your hands on your legs to assist. Shake it out. Feet together for a side stretch. So you're going to bring the toes together, heels together. That makes it more challenging. Right arm up, left hand either to the hip, or you can take it now down by your side to challenge the core. Tight legs, tight butt, belly in, reaching over. Now, even though you're reaching over, I want you to feel like your hips are moving into that right foot, over to the right. And change. Left arm up, tighten those legs, squeeze the bum, belly in, reach over, and then slowly get the hips to lean a little bit more to the left, putting more weight into the left foot. And coming back to center. Whew. Shoulder rolls. Now, if that was enough intensity for you, you're going to keep your feet like that. But if you'd like to do a little bit more, you're going to take your right foot. This is going to be a challenge, balance challenge. You're going to take the right foot over the left. Oh my goodness. Legs tight, belly in. I like to put my hand on my hip for this. I feel like it gives me some stability. And then we're going to take that side bend. So reaching over to the left side. Hips are pushing out. And come back up. And change feet. Left foot steps over. Left arm goes up. Legs go straight. Belly in. Reaching over to the right. And hips moving out to your left. And release. Let's switch again. Go back with the right leg over. This time we're going to try to touch the toes. Okay? So if you know that you have difficulty bending forward to touch your toes, just do your feet side by side. Otherwise, we're going to round down. So you're going to tuck the chin, pull the belly button in, slide your hands down, maybe to your knees, maybe to your shins. And once you get to that point, really suck in the belly, rounding the spine. Pull it in like you're doing a sit-up. Strong, strong core. Maybe you can go all the way down to your ankles. Keep pulling that belly button in and roll round back up. Woohoo! Feel the wobble wobbles. That's excellent work, guys. Switch the other side. Legs are straight. Hands down. Look down. And then slowly start to fold down, rounding down, and then feel the belly button really start to engage like you're doing a sit-up. Keep pulling it in stronger and stronger. The lower you go, the more that core works. And then slowly come back up. Strong core, use the core, use those legs, feel the wobble. It's okay. It's what it's designed to do. Shake out the legs. All right, let's do a back bend. So hands behind you, just a little push forward with the pelvis, gazing up. And release. Nice, bring the right arm across the body, stretching through the back of the shoulder. And switch other side. And then coming down the center, shoulder rolls. And reverse. And then head tip, stretching the neck. Whichever way you want to start here is fine. And then switch. One more time. Head tip. And head tip. Last stretch, we're going to do a little twist in second position. So you're going to go wide in that goddess horse stance. And then you're going to bend the knees, hands come down to the knees. Now you're going to keep one arm straight and you're going to bend the other. So your right arm's going to stay straight, your left elbow's going to bend, and you're going to bring that right shoulder towards your left foot, low as possible, and then come back up, and you're going to switch. Left arm stays straight, right elbow bends. Bring that elbow across the body, creating a little forward stretch. Let's go one more round. And switch. And come back to center, bring it together, shake out the legs. All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the standing balance class. Woo. It was a strong one today, my friends. Good job for you. You guys look like super beasts out there. You're super beast, eh? Yeah. I don't know who's on.
It's Tracy, actually.
Tracy, hey Tracy.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. Coming back to Florida in a couple of weeks, but you know, I signed in through my company email, so that's why it's that crazy America's One Seller.
I'm seeing that. Okay, Tracy, I'll put you down on the sheet. I also wanted to let you know, I don't know, I probably had it turned off or muted, but I am moving. Actually, see if I can still stop the video. I don't think I can stop the video. I mean, I can stop the video, but I can't stop the recording. Let me see really quick. I'm gonna stop the recording really quick. I had trouble being able to, because it's new.
Sometimes there's like a delay when it still shows that it's recording.
All right, so let me do this really quick.
Like mouse down, you know what I mean? You know, where you get your, spend too much time on Zoom.
All right. All right, good day, everyone. This is Yoga Fit. Yoga Fit is a combination of the Vinyasa style, Hatha style, little Pilates, a little bit of weights. Sometimes we use a resistance band, but not today. Today, you're going to need light weights, a small Pilates ball if you have it, 2 blocks, and a slider. If you don't have a slider, that's okay as well, because you can just slide your foot on the wood floor if you have a sock on. All right, starting at the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart, Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift your toes. Feel the ball mount of the foot into the floor, feeling the arch lift. Relax your toes back down and notice the shift of weight. Again, lift your toes and lower, relax. 2 more times, lift your toes and relax, and lift your toes and relax. Sun A salutation, we're going to modify. Inhale, reach the arms up, belly button comes in. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Stepping back to plank pose, top of a push-up. You can always modify with the knees down, but let's hang out here for a moment. Come down to your knees, knees together, hips come back, child's pose. Shift forward onto your belly, bending at the elbows, lower yourself down, strong. Baby cobra, your toes are together, your heels are together, your legs are strong. Lift your head and shoulders, use your back and butt. Lower back down. Child's pose, press yourself up. Sit the hips back. And then come down onto the elbows so you can circle out your wrists. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, pressing your hips up and back. On your exhale, taking small steps, walk your feet forward. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise, reach the arms to the sky, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Hands come to the mat, step back to plank. Child's pose, lower down onto your knees, hips come back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Inhale as you press yourself up. Exhale, sitting the hips down, circling out the wrists, coming onto your elbows. Hands and knees, tabletop position for cat and cow. Knees are stacked, shoulders are stacked. We're going to relax the belly, take the gaze forward, inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, pull belly in, chin to chest. Inhale, relax. Exhale and round. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog and pedal out the feet, bending right and left. Let's make your way onto your back. So come on down and bring your feet in front. And your head is going to go to the back of the room, back of your mat. We're going to start with wind removing pose. You're going to bring the right knee into your chest. Left leg is straight. Flex your feet and tighten up the thighs. And change. And change. We're going to do one more round. And change. Pull both knees in. Wrap the arms around the legs. Feel the spine flat. Windshield wipers, your feet are going to go wide on the mat. You're going to gently roll the legs from side to side. So making it a stretch instead of a windshield wiper like ab exercise. And then from here, Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the feet together. Knees are going to butterfly open. And then you're going to close them back up. So you're going to make this an active hip opener. So opening the knees, inner thigh stretch, close the legs, opening and close and open and close. One more, open and close. Bring both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms on top of the legs. We're now going to do a little ab crunch. So you're going to lift your head up towards your knees. Bring your forehead or your nose close in. And then lower your head and shoulders back down. Let's breathe with this. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Head comes down, legs go up in the air. Straight. Point and flex your feet. Circle the ankles. Circle the other way. Go open with the legs to a V. Close the legs up. And then you're going to reach towards your toes, lift your head and shoulders, doing a crunch. Lower your head and shoulders back down. Legs open to a V. Close the legs. Reach, lift. Lower. Open the legs to a V. Close the legs. Reach like you're touching towards your toes. Lower. Legs come open. Close. And reach. One more time. Legs open. Legs close. Reach. And lower. Bridge pose. Bend your knees. Place your feet down about hip width distance apart. Hands by your sides with the palms down. You're going to press your lower back into the mat because you want your abs to be on a little bit, and then tighten up the glutes. Press down into your heels and into the foot to lift up your hips. They do not have to come up very high at all. Lower down one vertebra at a time. Draw both knees into your chest best you can at the same time. Let's repeat that. Bridge. Feet come down. Hips come up. Keeping engagement in the core. Lower the hips down. Best you can, try to keep that core strong as you draw both knees in at the same time. 2 more times. Feet down. Hips come up. Squeeze the tush. Lower down. Knees come in. Last one. Feet down. Hips up. Lower down. Knees to chest. Figure 4, placing your left foot down, cross the right ankle over. Here we're going to do a little core work. So you're going to keep that ankle-knee connection. You're going to keep your right knee open. Your arms are by your side so you can use them for support. I kind of like them at a low V. Then you're going to take your legs and kind of let them tip over to your left, bringing that right foot towards the floor. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. Try to keep your shoulders down onto the mat. Use your core to come back up to center. And we can also tip the other way. So now you're going to bring the right top of your thigh, your quad area, towards the floor. You're kind of rolling on that left foot. And then use your core, strong abs the whole time, not passive. Come back to center. Let's go one more time. You're bringing your right foot towards the floor, tipping to the left, strong core, nice slow control. And then bring it back up, strong, tight butt, tight core, and then tipping to the right, little like pendulum swing. And come back up. Nice, let's do other leg. Ankle over knee, open. Now you're gonna bring your left foot towards the floor. So you're tipping to your right first. Strong core the whole time. Come back up. And a little tip to the left, bringing the top of the leg or the thigh bone towards the floor. Your bottom foot can help you. And come back up. Strong core the whole time. Tipping to the right. And center. And left. And center. Happy baby. When you come back in, bend those knees, grab a hold of your feet on the outside edge. Your knees are bent about 90 degrees and your feet are up to the ceiling, kind of like you're stepping on it. Then you're going to rock from side to side if that feels good in your back. Little side to side, massaging the lower back and getting this inner thigh, hamstring, glute stretch. All right, let's make your way on to hands and knees. So roll on up, come on back to hands and knees. Bird dog. All right, right leg is going to extend behind and lift up off the mat. You want to try to keep your hips parallel. You're going to come up onto your fingertips of the left hand until you feel really steady. And then when you are lifting that left arm over your ear. Breathe. See if you can relax your jaw and your face and your eyes. And change. Left leg, nice, strong, straight. Keep your hips parallel, belly in, and then lift up onto your right fingertips. Find good, strong balance, and then lifting the arm. And release. Let's go one more round. This time, if you want to add a weight, you can grab one of your light weights. You're going to do your right leg. You're going to grab the weight in your left arm. Now, I like to actually do a bicep curl. So I have my palm up and I'm bending my elbow, reaching it forward. That way I feel it in my bicep. And release. Other side. Left leg lift, find the balance. Strong core, grab your weight. And extend. Yeah, looks good. And release. Nice job. Just place your weights near the top of your mat. You're going to come onto your belly for swan dive. All right, everything's going to lift. So your hands are back by your hips. We're going to lift up the head, shoulders, arms, lift up your feet, feel the butt, and lower back work. And lower down. Let's go again, lift. And lower down. Arms are going to come open to a T, palms down. Let's lift again, a little bit like an airplane. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Bringing the arms to a Y. Lift. Now take your thumbs up to the ceiling. And lower. Lift. Thumbs go up. And lower. Child's pose. Going to come into forearm plank. So you're going to walk your forearms forward. You can keep your knees down on the ground. I want you to really squeeze your butt here. So instead of letting your butt kind of look like this, relaxed and up to the ceiling, I'm going to tuck the tailbone under and squeeze my tush. Now you can go ahead and curl those toes under and lift those knees up if you want to go full on plank, but if you need to modify, knees down. Sphinx pose, lower the hips down. Separate your hands and press gently into the mat, lifting head and shoulders. Lower back down, swan dive. This time, add your weights. Oh my God. Grab your weights by your hips. Swan dive, lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's cactus the arms. So bend the elbows. You can have the elbows a little bit lower than your shoulders though. This way when you lift, you've got the elbows further down and not too high up, putting too much strain in those shoulders. Okay, here we go. 4 of these. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. No weights. Reaching to your Y position. Thumbs up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Thread the needle. Come on to hands and knees. We're going to make this into an exercise instead of a stretch. So you're going to twist by bringing your right hand up to the ceiling, or maybe a Mickey Mouse ear works as well. Then you're going to thread that right arm underneath. You're going to bend this left elbow so that you can get your shoulder to hover. Then you're going to go again. Inhale, reach, twist. And then exhale, thread, bend the elbow, making a little push-up with that left arm. Inhale, thread, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Everybody did a little bit different numbers, so I'm going to do about 6, but if you did maybe 4 on the other side, do 4 on this side, or if you did more, do more. Here we go. Inhale and thread, bend that right elbow, exhale. Inhale, stomach strong, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and if you got one more, you take it. Inhale and exhale. Child's pose. Knees together for child's pose, as we're going to take side stretches here to stretch out that lower lumbar. Breathe. Lift your head and walk your hands over to the right off of your mat. You want your left arm straight. You want to feel a stretch through the rib cage, maybe even in that lower left lumbar, maybe in the shoulder, back of the arm. And change. Other side. Downward facing dog. Down dog to plank. Shifting forward, tight thighs, belly in, and then push yourself up and back. Plank. And up and back. Down dog. Plank. Down dog. One more time. Plank. Let's flow through a vinyasa. Lower down. Chaturanga Tadasana. Come down. Cobra to your degree. Maybe you do a little one. Maybe you do a medium one. Maybe you do the big one. And lower down. Downward facing dog. Taking small steps, walk your feet forward, and we're going to rise to chair pose. So you're going to grab your weights, toes are together, knees are going to squeeze in. You're going to rise up. Now we're not going to bring the arms up. We're going to keep them down. Bring the arms back behind you, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then lower down. Again, back behind you. And lower down. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Ooh, shoulder rolls. All right, bend the elbows with the palms up, giving me a serving tray. We're going to sit into that chair, but this time we're going to be a little bit more upright in our chair. So bend your knees, trying to stay a little higher up. You're going to pull the belly in and tuck your tailbone down. Hold here. You're going to extend your arms one at a time, a little bit forward, and then return it back in. And then left arm, extend a little front and bring it back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Standing up. Straighten the arms down by your sides. Woo. All right, we're going to take the arms up overhead and do a sun A salutation. So you can bend at the elbows, you can sweep forward, you can sweep out to the side. Do what feels best to you and your shoulders. I'm going to bend the elbows to come up. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands and weights down to the side. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga to your degree, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. In down dog, we're going to add a little twist. So walk your feet forward just a smidge so that you've got a little tighter down dog, and separate your feet. And you're going to swivel the heels like you're going into side plank, but you're not. You're doing a side down dog. And then you're going to come back into the balls of the feet, swivel, and swivel the heels now to the other side, creating a little bit of a twist so you can get the heels back down on the mat. Swivel again, lift the heels, swivel on the balls of your feet. Heels come to the right. Feels a little bit like you're going to go into a side plank or Vashisthasana, but you're in down dog. Lifting up, swivel. So we're getting a lower back side oblique stretch. Again, one more time to each side. If your stance is too far, if your stance is too far apart, your hands and your feet switch, you're going to feel like you're doing more of a plank instead of a down dog. And then coming back to center, walk your feet forward, ragdoll. Feet are about hip width distance apart, knees are soft, so you can let your arms hang and drape, head hangs and drapes. Slowly rise to stand. Whew. Shake out what you need to shake out. Move your head, arms, legs. All right, I'm going to show you the next move that we're going to do, and then I will walk you through and we'll do it. Because I don't know if you're going to need a block or if you can do it without blocks. Most of you, I think, can do it without blocks, but I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with blocks. We are doing twisted dragonfly to extended side angle, but staying down the whole time. So it's going to look something like this. So this to this, okay? And we're going to keep rotating this. So now if you feel like you've got this, you could then add your weights, okay? And the idea is that the slower, the better, okay? So we're going to basically do 3 repetitions on each side. So you can use your blocks, or you can get rid of your blocks, use your weights, or none of the above. Step your right foot back, okay? Your hips are low, your belly is in. You want to feel your inner thighs zipped up. Think twisted dragonfly first. So your left arm twists up to the ceiling. Then you bring it back down on the outside of your foot. Then you're going to go into extended side angle. You can keep the heel lifted for more challenge, or you can spin the heel down and then bring the right arm up. That will give you more stability. Hand comes back down nice and slow. Lift the heel back up if you put it down, twist the dragonfly, belly in, zip up those thighs. Hand comes down, you can spin the heel down, right hand comes up, but if you leave it up, it's gonna make it more challenging. Come back down. One more round. Twisting dragonfly with weight, slow control, extended side angle, and step forward and take a break. Rise up, stand up. Especially if you just did that leg class, that standing class with me, right? Oh, we did a lot of legs today. If you didn't, you know, maybe a few more repetitions, then you would feel the burn. But we did a lot of squats in the first class, so our legs are about done. Here we go. Hand back down. We're gonna do the other side. Left leg back. Twisting dragonfly. Right hand comes up. Make sure your inner thighs squeeze together. And then bring that right hand down. Your back heel spins down. Left hand reaches up to extended angle. And bring it down. Heel comes up. Right hand twists. Lower back down. Spin the heel. Left hand up. Lower back down. Back heel up. Twist. And lower. And lower the heel. And twist. And step forward. Oh my gosh. All right, you're gonna put your weights out of the way, shake it out. All right, this time we're gonna do the same thing once, and you're gonna try to rise up instead of staying down. Meaning, if I were to do a real quick demo here, you're gonna do twist the dragonfly, you're gonna try to come up, even just a little bit, or all the way up, all the way down, switch, and then you're coming up to warrior two, and all the way back down, and then changing legs, okay? Here we go. Get yourself in place, right foot back, starting with the twisted dragonfly, left hand comes up, staying twisted, your inner thighs are zipped, belly strong, see if you can come up onto your right fingertips. If that's too much, stay where you are, otherwise see if you can come all the way up to twisted lunge. Staying twisted, bring that right hand back down, left hand comes down, back heel spins down, warrior 2 feet. Extended angle, right hand comes up, staying bent in your knees best you can, rise or lift up onto your fingertips and come up to warrior 2. Left arm is forward, right arm is back, coming back down, extended angle, then right hand comes down, back heel comes up, step forward, change legs. Left leg steps back. All right, twisted dragonfly, right hand comes up, come light on your left fingertips, rise up, see if you can stay twisted, twisted high crescent lunge. Whoa, yes, so you should be turning that way. Look for the emergency exit, guys. And then left hand back down, right hand down, back heel down, left arm up. You're in extended side angle. Now, strong legs, strong core, come up onto those fingertips and then come up to extended angle, warrior 2. It's intense. Come back down, extended angle, left hand down, left heel up, step forward, and rise. Yeah. You made it. All right, guys, this is what you're gonna need next. You put your blocks just to the side. You're gonna need your ball. You bring your weights with you. You can put them on the sides closer to your head. Ball between the knees. All right, so we're gonna roll up. We're gonna lie down and roll back up. You can do this with or without weights. I actually prefer with weights because it helps me come forward and up. So you're gonna take the arms where you want them. You can have them either in serving trays or just normal stance. Bring them down, come up. And then if you want the extra challenge of an overhead press, take that. Okay, if you got a bad shoulder and can't do that, that's okay. Just do the parts you can do. The whole idea is every time you do something, you want to make sure you don't have any sharp stabbing pains or anything that you know is going to be really bad for what you've got going on in your body. But at the same point in time, you want to push yourself because every time you do, you get stronger. Got to keep stronger. And you've got to work harder, unfortunately, the older we get. When we were young whippersnappers, it was easy to stay strong. One more. Nice. All right, put your weights down. We're going to do the ball still between the knees. Bend your knees up. We're going to come down to the back for some bridges. So come on down. All right, a gentle squeeze of the ball. Going to lift your hips up. And then lower down. Knees to chest. Now push that lower back into the mat. Knees come in. And then we're going to do it again. Feet down. Lift up bridge. Lower down. Knees come in. Lower down. Lift hips up. Lower down. Knees come in. One more time. Hips come up. Lower down. Knees come in. Take your ball. You're going to straighten your legs. Place it between your ankles. And we're going to scissor the ball. Scissor the legs. Crisscross. Roll the ball. you don't have a ball at home, it's okay because you just do the crisscross without a ball, imaginary ball. Now, if you want to get a little more challenge, you're going to lift your head and shoulders, reach forward by your hips, lower the legs a little bit, and crisscross. You need a break, you take a break. See what you can do today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in, remove the ball. You're going to lift your hips up to bridge so you can put the ball underneath your bum. If you have difficulties, I like to come up into the balls of the feet so I can get my hips up really high, and I'm going to get it right underneath my sacrum bum so I can put the legs in the air. Your arms are going to be down by your sides, palms down. All right, splits. So you're going to bring your right leg forward and lower the left leg towards the mat, towards the foot of the mat. You can bend that left knee a little bit so you can tap the floor either with your heel or toe, and then bring the legs back together, strong core. Left leg comes forward till you feel a stretch. Right leg will lower. You can soften that right knee so your toe will tap down, and then close everything back up. Let's alternate at your pace. Scissor, splits. On the ball, makes for a little added challenge. I also think it makes it more comfortable. You also get a little more range because now your leg, the lowering leg, is going past the floor, which is, you know, that 90-degree angle. You're able to get a little more hip flexor stretch there. You're also getting a little more quad stretch. Go ahead and finish out your set. Take your time. And then we'll come to center and flex your feet. Flex feet, you're going to open the legs to a V. And then close the legs up. Open to a V. And close up. 2 more. Open to a V. And close up. And last one, open to a V. And close up. Figure 4, cross the right ankle over the left knee and bend the left knee in. So you shouldn't need to use your hands here because the ball is going to help tilt your pelvis to help bring those knees in. If you still feel like you want to hold on, you can grab on. But I want you to, if you can, try to relax your neck, relax your shoulders, and let the gravity and the positioning of the ball help put you into place. And let's release and switch. Other leg in front. And allow the knees to collapse in towards your chest. See where you can relax. And release. Nice job. All right, we're going to do some hip circles here. So both legs are going to go up in the air. And we're going to take basically giant half circles. Now I want you to start small. So you're going to go out to a little V and then circle down away from you and then bring it back up. Okay. You want to make sure you have no pain or popping in your hip joint. If you do, make your circle smaller. Now, if you feel like you can do lower and wider, please do. So you can go pretty wide, circle fairly low, and come back up. But once again, if you have any pain or clicking or popping in the hip, make the circle smaller until that can go away. A little bit of 4. And then let's reverse the circle. So now you're going to lower the legs together first, and then open to that V. Takes a little bit of control, and then bring them back up. Lowering to your level, going nice and slow control. And one more, finish out. Go ahead. Take your time. Easy. Nice job. All right, bend your knees, place your feet down onto the mat, lift your hips up. You're gonna roll over onto your side for a banana. So take your ball with you and roll up onto your side, onto your shoulder. The ball is gonna come in front of you. I feel like it's not right next to my body. I feel like it's out a little bit. So I'm gonna put my hand on top. And I'm gonna gently roll forward into that ball. That's gonna place me more on the IT, a little bit on the IT band and a little bit more off that hip. And that's gonna also make me lift from my back muscles versus if I'm back this way, lifting from my stomach muscles. So we wanna roll forward into the ball and lift like I'm trying to kick the heels behind me. Lift your head as well. That way you're strengthening up the side of your neck. You can press a little bit into the ball or a lot of it. Just note that you don't want to push so hard that you push yourself backwards. I'm actually just applying weight. I'm leaning, I'm heavy into my ball versus pushing down and pushing myself out of it, okay? And relax. From here, we're going to take a spinal twist. So you're going to tuck the knees in. You can hang onto your ball and then open up the head and chest to your degree. Coming back onto your side. While we're here, we might as well go ahead and do a quad stretch. Grab a hold of your top ankle and kick back. Let's switch to the other side. Either roll over or push yourself up. All right, so legs together. You're going to be all the way down onto your shoulder. Your ball's out in front of you. And you're going to roll slightly forward so that you feel like you're more on the front part of the leg and are a little bit off that hip bone. Lift your legs, lift your head. Really feel like you're using the side waist and more in the back muscles than your stomach muscles. Head is up as well, working, your big, strong neck muscle in the front. Spinal twist is next, so release. Bend those knees in, and then hold onto your ball, back of the head, shoulders open. And then coming back onto your side, grab a hold of your foot ankle and kick back, stretch it out. And release. Make your way onto your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. So you can just put your ball to the side. Feet come together and allow your knees to fall open. Bring the knees back together, wind removing pose. Draw the right knee into the chest and extend your left leg straight. And this time, instead of flexing your feet and tightening up, I want you to relax your feet and relax your legs, relax your arms, and just kind of let yourself kind of be held and hung here. Begin to tighten up your abs so that you can switch legs, pulling in and extending other side. And then once you get there, start to relax and let go of tensions through the legs and the hips and the arms, kind of holding where it might fall. And tightening up the core a little bit so you can draw both knees in. Happy baby. Once again, nice wide. And if you'd like to get some hamstring stretch, you can start to lengthen out the legs, straightening the legs, maybe going into pike, exploring here, see what you need. So remember, you never want to over force or over push. You want to feel the start of the stretch and breathe there. Overstretching can cause more harm than good. And release windshield wipers, final stretch. So your legs are going to go wide, feet on the floor. Gently roll knees side to side. You want the feet wide. That way it's not too much of a twist. Yeah, your hip is going to come up a little bit. I really want you to feel like it's more of an internal rotation and a quad stretch. Unless you have really tight inner thigh adducting muscles, and you might also feel it there if you let the knee come way out. And when you feel complete, Shavasana. Coming to center, extending the legs flat. Position yourself so you feel as straight, as comfortable as possible. Relaxing your jaw and your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale. One more time, letting go, stress, tension, physical sensations. Small movements, fingers and toes. Taking a full body stretch, reaching the arms as you feel fit. Inhale, tightening up legs, tightening up glutes. And exhale, releasing everything back down. Bend one knee at a time to place your feet back onto the floor and lift your hips up a little bit to reset your sacrum. Bending one knee at a time, feet onto the floor to lift your hips up. And then lower back down. Drawing your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs. Rolling over onto one side, whether it be your right side or your left side, coming off your spine and continuing to rest. Support your head with your arm. Come all the way off. Notice how your body feels. And thank yourself for having the courage to come and do it. It's hard, right? It's scary. Slowly press yourself up to seated. And thank you for coming. Namaste, my friends. Enjoy. I hope you have a